What's up, YouTube? Stack44 coming in with another video. 5 reasons why a baby mama plays the victim. Before I get started, I want to give a shout out to all my new subscribers, all my regular subscribers, and if you're new to my channel, go ahead, hit that subscription button in the corner of your screen, hit that notification bell as well, and you'll get all my videos sent straight to your phone or your device as soon as I put one up on YouTube. But let's get right into this video. 5 reasons why a baby mama will play the victim. You know, at the end of the day, we do have a lot of single mothers in the world, and then we do have baby mamas in the world. And I kind of categorize these women in 2 different ways because you have baby mamas and you have single mamas. And I'll get into that in a second. But this video was requested by my homegirl, Camilla. She's one of my subscribers. So she wanted me to break down why do single mothers play the victim. And for me, I feel like baby mamas play the victim more than single mamas because most of the time, single mothers are women I consider that was married and it didn't work out. Baby mamas are some people, you know, sometimes they had babies by a guy and they never required marriage. Which brings me to my number 1 reason why a baby mama will play the victim is she didn't require marriage. That's number 1. She didn't require marriage, and she see later down the line that since she didn't require marriage, it is hurting her in the dating pool. Because guys are looking like, you know, you didn't require this guy to marry you, so why should I accept the package deal with you and your child? And sometimes guys don't want to do that, especially if the guy can vet out, you know, her between another young lady and between her, a young lady that don't have kids and a young lady that do have kids. And sometimes the women that don't, well, most of the time the women that don't have kids will always win. So that's my number 1. Number 2, they picked the wrong man. At the end of the day, you should vet out who's marriage-minded, who's want to be with you for the long haul. And if you do, you know, marry them and you divorce, it look better on your resume because you become a divorcee with a child and a single mother title for real. But if you don't get married before you have a baby by this man, then you look like a baby mama, then look like you picked wrong. That's how men look at it. I'm going on a man's perspective. That's how we would look at it, as if, you know, and most of the time we hear the excuse, I was young and I was dumb. But at the same time, you got to require marriage to not look so bad. But if you did have a baby, don't feel so bad. Just make sure you don't play the victim about it and hold accountability from your mistakes or the mistake you made by not having your hand in marriage. Number 3, child support is not enough. At the end of the day, I hear this from my ex. Oh, well, you know, child support ain't enough, this and that. And sometimes it's not. And no matter what a man does, that sometimes if a man either give you extras or this and that, you always feel like you out here alone because it takes 2 to raise a child. And it doesn't take, you know, sometimes the system, you know, women are proud to be the custodial parent because the benefits it come with. But at the end of the day, she has the child 85% of the time. And sometimes they feel overwhelmed with having the child no matter what the man does. If the man drop money, the man pick the baby up, it's still never going to be enough. So sometimes women play this victim role. But when it's time for them to like want to give up custody if they turn a certain age, they don't want to do it because they think about the benefits. You know, that's got to go hand in hand. You can't play the victim and say, I don't get no help. But then at the same time, when the father steps up and say, give me custody, you don't want to pay him child support or you don't want to flip the script. So sometimes women use child support as the victim mentality. And at the end of the day, society has a woman's back for them not to have accountability because once they have a baby by a man, they can go downtown and put them on child support. Or if they have sex with a man, and they can always say, call rape, and then they'll say, he raped me, and then they'll arrest the man until they find out it was falsely accused, and then they destroyed the whole man's life. That's a different tangent, but sometimes that do happen, and that's a victim mentality right there. Number 4, they don't like other women around their children. 9 times out of 10, when a man or a woman have a baby together, I feel like the man that if the relationship don't work out and they didn't get married, the man has a better chance of finding a woman and getting married and having his own family. Then a woman will play the victim. I don't want my son around that lady. I don't want my son to try to mess up your shit as a man. It happens all the time. It happens I know exactly it happened in my father's first marriage. His ex-wife was like, I don't want, told my brother, I don't want you around your daddy and his new wife and his new kids. So a lot of times women do not like the fact that a woman can't, a man can go on and find a new woman, but at the same time, she played a victim role to try to control the relationship, so he won't even have a relationship because he's supposed to put his kid before the woman, and that's how they feel. So they play the victim role on that because they don't want to see him happy because they're miserable. Number 5, they can't get the man they want. And at the end of the day, like I said before, if you have a woman with a college degree, all the attributes, the looks and everything, but she has a child compared to the one with the college degree, the attributes, the looks and everything, she has no child, the guy going to pick the woman with no child. And sometimes women run into this all the time because if you go on a date now and see these type of women, you'll know who they are because they'll know. You'll see their profile, they'll be like 43 years old, but their kids will be 18, and she'll basically specify that because in her 20s and her 30s, she lost out on man because of a child. So now she's trying to let guys know, I'm an empty nester, I'm free. Hopefully this won't mess me up by announcing that her child is over 18 is out the way. And a lot of times women, they don't realize the man that they really do want, you just got the pair bond with when you're at a younger age. But that's a different story for a different video. But that was my 5. I'll go over it one more time. 5 reasons why baby mama is playing the victim. Number 1, they didn't require marriage. Number 2, they picked the wrong man. Number 3, child support is not enough. Number 4, they don't like other women around their kids. And number 5, they can't get the man they want. So that was my video for today, guys. If you like it, comment down below. Hit the like button. Let's stack our lives. Let's stack up our lives. Just because you're a baby mama or a single mama, it's not over for you. But you have to show accountability from the guy you're dealing with to be honest about what the situation was. Don't put yourself in the category of a woman with no kids. A lot of times I see women feel like that don't stop their value because a woman with no kids and she got kids, they feel like they still on the same level, which they're not. So at the end of the day, be confident of what you have, bring to the table, because at the end of the day, everybody bring baggage, and I'll holler at you guys on the next video. Peace.